mindset. What is mindset to you, and how big of a deal do you think it has in people's lives?
This is Success. How may I help you?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jordan Harris here, aka DeVante Styles, and today I will be breaking down episode 16 of my podcast with James Whittaker on what it is that mindset means to him. So, without further ado, let's hop right in.
Mindset to me is really basically an opinion of how you feel about yourself, but it's also the freedom of how you spend your days. It's having positive thoughts that come in as well. So that mindset piece is so important, but it's not something that you can switch. So you can make that decision to switch from the fixed to the growth mindset, but it needs to be reinforced with simple and consistent action. And I'm actually I just started a podcast recently, and I'm just writing a newsletter on that as well. And this is all about Rob Dyrdek, who's a TV host, and he's in my book as well. Right. And Rob Dyrdek had an amazing story and what he was able to do around creating this detailed plan to achieve anything that you ever want. Because if you're doing all those elements that we spoke about earlier, like your living and working environment, looking after your physical and your mental health, hanging around the right people, that leads to positive thoughts. And positive thoughts enables you to conceive a clearer idea of what the future looks like for you. And the more you have a clearer idea, the easier it is for you to start to believe it. And when you believe it, it's so much easier to create these detailed plans. And once you've got these detailed plans, it's so much easier for you to take that action each and every day. So that's really the formula. But people get inspired on a whim and they want to take immediate action. But that frenzy of action is not sustainable. Rob Dyrdek said, I don't want to be great. I try to be consistently good. And an hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. So really thinking about what success looks like to you, start at the end and then work backwards. And once you're clear on those actions that you need to take today and tomorrow and the day after, that will inspire you. And being inspired is the number one productivity tip that you can have. Wow. When you're inspired, it doesn't matter how much sleep you've had. You get up and you are excited to crush it.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that I feel like I've lacked a little bit the last couple months due to college being a little bit busier and having a little bit less time doing reading and trying to focus more on pushing out content and stuff like that. But yeah, I think inspiration is the thing that like drives people at the end of the day, and feeding yourself constant inspiration rather than being motivated and just stopping. Yeah,
for sure. Like if you had Elon Musk scheduled on your podcast to be your guest in 1 month's time, I bet you would be incredibly inspired for the next month to get up and make sure everything is in the right place before you do that. So it's a matter of being clear around what that future looks like and what steps it's about being excited from each stage that's going to get there. So that's such a big, people really try and rush this whole process, and you need to get clear on what the perfect destination is and then work backwards. It's so important.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on what mindset means to James Whittaker. Before I end this video, I'd just like to recap or refresh on a few things that James talked about. Number one being positive thinking. Understand that if you have a negative thought process, you are not going to be able to accomplish anything that you do in life. You need positive thoughts to help inspire and motivate yourself to get through the hard times and accomplish or achieve whatever it is that you want to do. Number two, have a detailed plan. This is something I personally am working on myself right now. I understand that when you have to write out a plan, it seems like a lot of time and a lot of effort, but understand if you don't have a plan, most of the time you get distracted, unfocused, and that causes you not to finish whatever it is that you want to start, or you not to start whatever it is that you were thinking about doing. And last off, number three, which without this, the other two are completely pointless. Take action. If you don't take action on what it is that you want to achieve, doesn't matter if you have a positive thought or a detailed plan, you will never accomplish it. If you don't start, you cannot finish. So start whatever it is that you want to do. Understand that small, consistent actions are the best way to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be as little as if you want to start running a mile every day, just putting on your shoes in the morning, and eventually that will lead to you running. So if you guys enjoyed this video, it would mean the absolute world to me if you click that subscribe button down below, as well as if you click the thumbs up button. And if this video really hits you hard and you have somebody that you know in your life that wants to achieve success at something and doesn't value mindset, click that share button and share this video with them so they know how important it is. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay in tune for more content that we have weekly. And until then, see you next time.